back there to turn the camera on because we're having to use our cell phone. So, yeah.
What the heck?
I'm not even showing on my phone yet that she's went live. So.
Oh.
All right, now I've got to turn the volume down on this video. Yeah. I'm sitting here all alone.
Nothing to talk about. I'm back now, though. But I didn't clean my seat off first, so.
Good job.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay! Yay! Hello! I'm here. Hunter made smoothies for lunch, so I'm drinking a smoothie.
Hi, Billy.
Hey, Tish, how's it going?
Hi, Tish.
Hey, Tish, I've been meaning to message you about it. I know you did your segment on adoption, and I don't know if you've talked to Devin and Ryan yet over at Our New Land, but their adoption story, I'm like telling you about it, and it's giving me goosebumps.
They have an absolutely amazing story.
So I don't know if
Yes,
you're
they
done
do.
with your adoption series or not, but you can talk to Devin and Ryan over at Our New Land, and they have an amazing story. It's so heartwarming.
Well, hello, Dennis, and welcome.
Hi, man.
We're practically neighbors, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Bing's not very far at all.
No.
Jesus is Lord. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
So we actually have a little bit of news that we want to share with you guys.
But I think we're going to make you guys wait till the end.
Yeah, we're going to wait till a little while and let some more people get in here.
It's a little bit scary, and it's a little, I don't know. Just wait till the end.
Hi, Trish.
Hey, Trish. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking what we have to tell you guys, but it's not in a bad way.
Nope, it's nothing bad.
It's nothing bad. So, maybe we should tell them that is bad because YouTube likes drama.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So never mind. Just think the worst, and we'll set you straight at the end of the video.
Oh, they've been chatting.
Sweet,
Yeah, awesome.
yes.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That's so good. I can't believe that, and I don't know who in here has heard their story, but it's amazing.
Yes, it
so
is.
They're two biological brothers. They have the same mom and the same dad.
Well, I mean, be careful here because Trish is obviously talking to them to do
There's
it.
9 people in here. She's going to have more than that. So, Devin and Ryan were biological brothers. They had the same mom and dad. Well, after the older one was born, I think it's Devin, Ryan. I can't remember which one's older. The older one was born, and his parents were young and decided that they wanted to give him up for adoption. So he gets adopted, and he goes to a really nice family and has a great life. And then something happens. Like what? And then
I don't recall.
I don't even
exactly.
remember what happened. But they end up their parents ended up getting back together after they had adopted him out, and as adults, and had another child together. So they're fully biological brothers, and they didn't even know about each other growing up.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane.
And they re-met. I mean, they met and whatever you want to call it, whenever they was, in their late 20s?
Yeah. I don't think it's been that long.
No, really.
But they got together, and they bought a piece of land in southern Oklahoma that their families are going to develop together, and I think their families are going to both live on it. So, yeah. Bye. Love you, Lindsay.
Bye, Lindsay. You need to pop back in.
Yeah.
I mean...
About 12:45.
I mean, it's no surprise to you, but,
Yeah. Y'all, I am not a very good secret keeper. Whenever something exciting happens, I've got to call everybody that I know and tell them how excited I am because it's just exciting. I am not. If it's a life and death secret, like my lips are sealed. But when it comes to something exciting, I like spreading positivity, and usually exciting things are can be positive, and so I just can't help it.
I do not know how to say that name, but thank you.
Is it Rock Perez?
No, this one.
Oh. Hello. Good morning. Watching videos on both channels. Yay, Julia.
Oh, Julia, I didn't get that far. Sorry. Thanks for stopping by. I hope we have something you're interested in.
There is going to be. I don't want to say too much, y'all.
Some story. I want to be there. Okay, we'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll try to do it about 12:30 if that's
12:45, 12:30, 12:45. I don't know.
Well, if she's working, she needs to know.
Yeah, I know. But she already knows. Homestead in the Wood by D, or with D. Hello. I love the camping shower.
We really just got started anyway.
Yeah, you haven't
missed nothing.
The only thing that we've said is that we've got some exciting news that we're not going to want to share until the end of the live stream. So
yeah. So anyway, what we talk about in the meantime?
That's not that.
Yeah.
Dee said she's working too. Normally during this time of day, any day but Wednesday, we are working.
Yeah. We usually take Wednesdays off to do our meal. Of course, I guess you guys, if you've watched the videos, you guys know that, the church is not available during the week right now. So we're kind of taking a break to get our pantry stocked and, all that stuff to get us through the rest of the year.
Yeah, raise some money to buy food to continue our mission for the rest of the year. That's what we normally do. Hey, James, how's it going?
10 a.m. in California. Where are you at?
My dad's in California.
Jen's dad lives in Northern California.
And my sister.
Up around
Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe, Donner's Pass area.
Yep.
Hi, James.
But they live way off in the woods. They're not like rich folk that live, have big, fancy, multi-million-dollar homes.
They're off-grid. They built a little tiny cabin of their own. It's a tiny tree house, really.
Yeah, we say they're near Lake Tahoe, but that's just because they're closer to Lake Tahoe than Sacramento, and those are really the two big.
It's easier to people to know where they're at.
Yeah, they're about halfway in between.
Oh, 29 Palms, so you're way down south. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been through Joshua Tree. I've been through 29 Palms. I've been through all that.
I was giving you guys a pat on the back. I was telling someone how you canned the produce and then served the masses. Bless you guys. Actually, today, there's a big pot of stuff over there on the stove that I'm preserving today.
So she posted some pictures on Facebook. Did you post one on the community tab?
Yes, I posted a picture on our community tab.
We had a huge harvest over the last couple of days.
Like since we got back from Freedom Weekend, it's been about a week. And that week we harvested a whole bunch of stuff. And now I'm like, I got to get all this stuff preserved so it doesn't go bad. I've still got some squash and potatoes and beans and okra that I have to preserve. I think I got all of our tomatoes. But I bet I'm going to go out to the garden and there's going to be more of them.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So,
guarantee it. Because Lily was out there yesterday eating tomatoes. So,
yeah.
I know, yeah, for sure. James Hall said he grew up in Santa Rosa, Northern California. Not exactly sure where that's at.
I don't even consider Santa Rosa Northern California.
I see Santa Rosa and I think New Mexico.
Yeah, so. I grew up way up in the woods. Oh, 19 in the chat and 8 thumbs up. Y'all get all over that.
Hey.
Over on the 101.
Oh, okay.
That would be, yeah. Oh, Santa Rosa okay. It's over there. I don't even know my geography of California very much anymore. I moved away when I was a teenager. So.
There was something else that was said that I was going to look at.
So yeah, guys. Normally, we're serving a meal to the masses on Wednesdays, but due to circumstances outside of our control, with people at the church going on vacation and other people having surgery and things like that. There's just not anybody that can let us in the building during the week. So here we are. But we're trying to still keep this time slot open. We definitely don't want to get into a different routine and then go back to feeding people and have, it just, our schedule will be all messed up. So
Junk to Gems, good afternoon. You're a new face around.
I really like the name of that channel.
Have a lot of new faces here.
I bet that Junk to Gems is something that I would like. That is a great channel name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go check
That definitely intrigues me.
That feels like, that has the feel of stuff that I like.
Yeah. It to me, I see Junk to Gems and I think that they're gonna be taking old stuff and making it awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie, hi!
Woo!
If it's all possible, Jamie, stick around just a little bit longer. We're going to get into something that hopefully is going to be a life-changing event for me and Jen. And we'll, we want to let you guys know about it.
Yeah. Because I'm really, really bad at keeping secrets. Hey, Trish. I don't know if I've already said hi to Hello.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, well, now
I said hi to Trish, and Trish was on my mind, and then I started talking to Tish, and I said Trish instead of Tish, and I got all mixed up a while ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Wiley can't read, y'all. That's what he has me for. I'm the brains, and he's the brawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, although I am blonde, so I don't know how much brains there is.
I'm short on both ends.
It's not squeaky anymore. What's wrong with our door?
I sprayed it.
Jen's pregnant. She's glowing. No.
No.
No. Please, no.
No, but between the two of us, we have 9 kids. We do not want any more.
Yeah, no.
Too many.
I think it's the lighting, because we have a window back there behind the camera, so it's shining on my face just right. No.
Talking to yourselves.
We are definitely not having any more kids. I love kids, but I'm over it. I mean, I'm over babies. Like, I want to raise the kids we have.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Emily come in the house, and normally our front door is really squeaky, but I knew the kids were going to be in and out during this live stream, so I thought I'd plan ahead and, spray the door and so it doesn't squeak anymore. Hang on just a second. And she comes in, and she's like, what the heck? What's wrong with our house? The door isn't squeaky anymore. You got being slowly? Yep. Yeah.
Yep. Look at him.
Did you put a bow on him?
Yep. I found a little
So-
bow and now he's got a bow.
I don't even know what time it is. I can't tell what. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, look at the stove.
13
Yeah.
now.
Let's see if we can hold it in for
Yeah.
15 more minutes, Wiley.
15 more minutes, guys. I
Yeah.
want to hold it in.
Uh,
See if we can get a few more people in. And I don't know. This is
we got 21.
yeah. One more. So yeah. Anyway, we've our fundraiser has raised, I think, around $1,000 so far.
$1,043 or so, or something like that. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, y'all.
We really.
We should.
I don't even remember where I was going with that.
Okay, so our garden's doing good.
Well, we just told them we had a
I
fabulous
know.
harvest.
I know, but I'm trying to find something to talk about.
So I just tried to contact him this morning. I haven't heard anything back from him yet. So hopefully I will get some news on that sometime today, and I'll be letting everybody know. I know we've had a few people that's shown interest in helping.
Yep.
And we will, as soon as I hear back from him, I will let everybody know that's
reached out.
reached out. Yep. And,
How about telling about your fundraiser? I know nothing about it. Oh, okay. So we you're pretty new to our channel, I presume, because I haven't seen your name in here before. We started a nonprofit farm a couple of years ago. We are a registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. In 2020, was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. We volunteered for a local event where we served a big banquet-style meal to the homeless in our community, and it just lit our hearts on fire. It really did. By the end of the day, we were just so I don't even know the word. We were so happy. Can you take your dog outside? She's gonna bump the camera.
Come on, right?
She's
Yeah.
over there eating paper and everything, or eating
Oh,
wrappers.
it's toys.
Oh, is that toy? Oh, is that?
It sounds like she's eating a wrapper. I think it's made to sound like that.
Sorry, continue your.
So we started. Let's see. I have to get back on track now. 2020, we volunteered for Christmas. When we left, we were like, oh my gosh, this is what we're supposed to be doing with our lives. And so I quit my job at the post office a week later. And Wiley, about 5 or 6 months later, he quit his job. He was a heavy machine operator. And we started our nonprofit farm because the demographic of people that we serve, which is unhoused people, low-income people, elderly people, veterans, we see, and sometimes we even see kids in there,
Yep.
but it's not often. And so we started out after that week or after that volunteer day. We immediately were like, okay, we have got to be doing this. And so we set up a table in the park, just one of those fold-out tables and a pop-up tent, and we'd cook a big meal in the kitchen of our tiny home. We live in a 500 square foot shed-to-house conversion with 4 kids. And we pack it all up and we take it to a local park and we just set up and ask everybody who was hungry. And, we'd feed everybody.
We actually had a couple of volunteers. They would walk down the road and find people, and be like, hey, if you're hungry, go over here to the park. Well, we grew up to about, 20 to 30 people we was serving there. And it was a weekly thing. We done it every week. We knew a lot of these people come back every week.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, we've formed pretty good relationships with a lot of these people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few of them that really just feel like family to us anymore.
Right. They feel like crazy uncles.
Yeah.
Like,
So, and then last year? No, year before last. The church came to, or what?
Uh-huh.
We had one of the people that we serve came to us and was like, hey guys, across the street over here at Emmanuel Episcopal Church, they're going to be having a homeless forum meeting, and you guys need to go over there and check it out and see what see what's going on and all this stuff. So we did. We went over there. We talked to the lady that run it, and she actually asked us to speak at the forum while we was there.
Public speaking is not our forte.
But Jen did. She knocked it out of the park. And,
I was a nervous wreck, y'all. But internally, I was shaking and I was nervous, and imagine the audience in their underwear thing didn't work.
But by the end of it, we had told them that we was looking for a more stable building, place to do this.
And this was in December, so it was getting cold.
Yep.
There were several times we had served lunch in the rain. Just because the weather's bad, you can't not provide a meal because there's a lot of people that depend on that.
So during her
Hey,
speech, hey Skip. So during her speech, she said that. She said, we're open to a new location to where we can get these guys. We didn't care if it was a pavilion or what, just get everybody in, where they wouldn't have to stand out in the rain whenever they was eating. And the church was like,
come on in.
Come
we got
on in,
this
guys.
big kitchen. We got a dining hall. It's warm, dry, whatever.
they've got a massive commercial kitchen. They've got a massive dining hall. And they was like, here it is. It's for you guys to use.
Mm-hmm.
So for the last year and a half, we've been cooking in the church.
Yes.
We have no affiliation with the church. We're not members of the church or anything like that, but they are gracious enough to let us use their building to do what we do.
And they don't charge us to use the building.
Yeah.
And they provide drinks. Like they provide the coffee and tea for drinks.
And they
cups and stuff like that.
and they have funded a couple of meals
in the past.
In the past. So it's 70% of everything we do comes out of our pocket. There's a lot of you guys that help on YouTube and have for quite a while. But
since we got back from California in January, we're probably at like 5% of donations and 95% out of our pocket.
James, yes, we do it all by ourselves. Like I said, I mean, you know, other than the funds, we do about 70% of the funds out of our own pocket. The rest of it comes from, you know, people like you that's helped. There's a lot of our followers that are in this, you know, quite a bit and send us a little bit every now and then to help.
And the homeless program in our town, the coordinator, she's really, really great, and she tries to send us volunteers.
Yeah.
So.
She does send us volunteers every now and then, but sometimes we might get 5 volunteers on one Wednesday and then none on the next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we just never know. So we're prepared every time we go there to just do it ourselves.
And I've gotten a little better at delegating because I'm so used to just doing it. And then when someone comes in and they want to help, I'm like, okay, what do I? Okay, you can do what I'm doing, but now what do I do? And so it's hard.
James, as of right now, we've been averaging 100 to 120 people.
Before we took this break, we were 100 to 120 people every week.
So it's happened before. We had to take a emergency vacation to December or to California in December to help her dad out over the winter. And
because my dad lives off grid, like totally off grid, in the mountains in Northern California, and his health isn't doing that great. And so we had to go out and help him with firewood and stuff so he didn't freeze over the winter because he's not able to get out and do that.
So when we got back, it was kind of getting everything started again, and you know, our numbers fell off. We was doing probably 50 to 60 people a week, but we built it all back up, and then now this little thing happened over the summer that, you know,
Jan, hello.
There was not going to be anybody in to let us into the church on the days that we do this. So, like I said, now we're on a little bit of a break, trying to get the pantry all stocked back up. We're trying to get
Cheater. I know. Sorry.
We're trying to get the pantry all stocked back up and everything. But we're hoping the 1st of August we'll be restarting. I don't see that those big of numbers. I say, you know, 40, 50 people, and then, you know, till everybody realizes we're back, it's going to take a little bit to build it back up again.
Yep. Riverside, California. Hello, Robin. How are you? My dad and my sister live between Auburn and Truckee on I-80, if you know where that's at.
Yep.
Judy, Jules, and the Big Italian. Hello. That's a name I haven't seen before, huh?
Hi.
Welcome. 24 people in here. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
this is the most people we've had in a live in a really long time.
Well, it's because we're usually boring during our lives because all they got to do is sit there and watch us cook.
Yeah, guys. So, we're probably going to start going live over on Wiley's channel at Working with Wiley on Fridays.
If we can find a spot.
Yeah,
I know Fridays is a little bit loaded, so.
Yeah, but we might start going live on his channel on Fridays, just to kind of just chit chat with everybody, and grow his channel.
And then, you know, this channel's going to be doing what we do, the feeding and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I mean, you know, because we don't have a lot of volunteers, because we don't have a cameraman that can follow us around while we're cooking,
because neither of us are very good at editing and polishing and making it look good.
Our videos, whenever we do this, is simply we want you guys to see what a difference a person can make in the community. So we're only, we throw the camera up and you watch us cook and you watch us serve. It does get boring, and I totally understand that. So
Jan and Jamie are probably in here because Mama V's probably been talking to them today. Because I talked to Mama V this morning.
We're in zone 7.
Yeah, we're in zone 7. And as far as our fall garden goes, I haven't fully planned it, but I'm definitely going to do garlic and onions, probably carrots, a lot of root crops. And let's see, what else am I thinking? Greens, like I can do kale and broccoli and collards and all of that. So that's all I know so far. And I would really like to.
Yes, she is, James.
I would really like to do a cover crop anywhere that I'm not growing this fall to help improve the soil for next year.
You're insane.
So, anyway, so we have a GoFundMe set up to help us get through the rest of the year. We have, of course, we have PayPal. You know, we have other means, but the GoFundMe set up for just trying to raise money to help us get through the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. We have a video out about it,
And
it's
we're
on
gonna.
our community tab if you want to go check out that GoFundMe.
We will also be expanding on that reasoning here in just a few minutes.
Sorry, Mama B.
Not yet.
maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how far we're gonna go here, but anyway, to expand on the reasoning behind the GoFundMe and all that stuff, we will be talking about that here in just a few minutes.
Yeah. So.
I mean, really, let's just get into it.
No, make them wait. What the heck?
Why did it hide your comment, Jen?
I don't even know.
You'll get more views. the
What?
longer
Oh,
you
another
make-
moderator just handled this.
You'll get more
That's
views.
crazy.
You'll get more views.
Spill it already.
You guys will get more views the longer you make them wait.
I know, yeah. You hear that? Emily said we get more views the longer we make y'all wait. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but we had a video go like
Decent, we're killing it.
semi-viral for us.
Very high for us. Yeah.
Yes, our Freedom Weekend video, which was just us sitting around talking because we didn't video anything, has almost 8,000 views.
Yeah.
That's really, really exciting.
I'm not seeing anyone else's comments.
That's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wiley joined the army. No, they wouldn't let him join because he's colorblind.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. They
Yeah.
wouldn't have me.
He tried that.
Of course, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little out of shape and a little old to be joining the army now.
They probably wouldn't accept him.
Yeah.
If he was able to join the army, it'd be the mechanic on the trucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you have to be at least like?
I have no idea. You have to be 18 to join the army.
Well, yeah, no, like the actual battle stuff. I guess like mini.
18.
18.
Oh, you have to be.
Hey, Billy.
No.
I don't know. I think you were in here earlier.
Billy was in here earlier.
Yeah. My video got pushed by YouTube. I only got 3,400 or so, but that is great for me. Yeah, I would have been happy with 3,400 too. And YouTube really, really pushed it. When I was looking
Jamie.
at my analytics, it said that like 97% of my traffic was coming from YouTube recommendations.
I think it's, what, 7,500 or so? Is what?
It's closer to 8,000
Is it
now.
closer to
Yeah.
8,000? I mean, that is massive for us. That's.
Yeah. Yeah, 3,400 is huge. It is huge. It is huge.
Yeah.
Moving to Missouri? Not quite.
Yeah, me too, James. Me too.
I'm a lot of out of shape, unless you consider round.
that's where I'm at.
That's too. I used to be more rectangle until I met Wiley, and then he fed me a bunch of mashed potatoes, and now I'm round.
Look what you did to her, old man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my chubby cheeks that are glowing. From this angle, y'all can't see my double chin. But these are my chipmunk cheeks. Oh my gosh, it's so quiet. After I oiled the door, Wiley had told me, he was like, great, now the kids can sneak out and we can't hear them.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, the kids are, if they sneak out the door, I'll always heard them. It woke me up. But now, I can't.
Now I made it quiet, and yeah, I'm not very good at thinking ahead about those things.
The only place I sneak out of is my room.
Uh-huh.
It's not even in here.
Not exactly spring chicken either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Not
no.
me.
We move a lot slower than we used to.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I definitely do. Okay.
And
I
more, we move carefully. Like, I have to be careful how I move or it hurts. Love what we did for the veteran and his family.
Thanks.
So that's, you know, we're taking a break right now from serving people because the church is closed, and so we decided to take the budget for
Take
that
those
week.
funds and go help somebody like that in need.
Yep.
It's 12:30. I can't keep my mouth shut anymore.
Oh my gosh! Come on. Just
We told them 12:30.
Well, the new 12:30 is now 12:45. 12:45 is the new 12:30.
It's 12:45 somewhere.
I'm having fun teasing you guys. Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, all right, look, you made everybody mad, and they're all leaving now.
Oh. Well, then they'll just have to go watch a video when we put a video out. But I seriously said that, and I don't know what it's showing anywhere else, though. We went from like 24 to 19.
No, we went from like 27 to 19.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlene, hello. How are you? Do it.
And then Lindsay, that's what we're going to do, guys.
When Lindsay comes
Lindsay
back.
gets back in here, we will let her, because she wants to be in here. So whenever Lindsay gets back in, we'll start it.
Yeah.
You are liars.
No, we're not. Well, when Lindsay comes back, we'll do it.
You said 12:30, then 12:45.
I had first said 12:45, and Wiley changed it to 12:30. Now we're waiting on Lindsay. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Donna, how are you?
You guys are liars.
What are we up to? We're about to spill some beans, Donna.
A bunch of beans.
Yeah, those beans, we're going to just dump them out, and they're going to go everywhere. And then it's going to be out, and it's going to be uncontained, and...
Wait.
Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys.
Is Cece in here?
Everyone text Lindsay, hurry.
Hi, Donna. I was gone whenever you come in.
How are Tommy and the kids?
Yeah.
Y'all hit the lottery. God, I wish.
Boy, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you would have to pay it like 20% of it.
I don't even care. They can have the 20%. I'll take the 80.
Oh, beans billing kind of day. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're probably gonna make an actual video about this.
Yeah, we'll make a better video, but
Because everything is content.
you guys that come into our live get the scoop
Sneak
first,
peek.
whatever
since,
you want.
Since y'all actually care enough about us to take time out of your day to come hang out with us.
Yeah.
In the middle of a work day on a Wednesday. So yeah. Yep, I can't text Lindsay because we're using the phone. Yeah.
Using both of our phones, so we can't text her.
Yeah. Look, we're back up to 24.
Look at that.
Heck yeah. All right.
Everyone.
I gave up my nap to be here.
Uh-oh.
Well, that means you must like us extra long.
Mama V says she's gonna text her.
Oh, okay. No, thank God.
No.
No.
Y'all stop that. You and Jamie? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was Jamie.
I think it was Jamie. Yeah.
Jan and Jamie are both like, Jen's pregnant. No, I'm not.
It's.
You wish.
I love kids.
No, we don't wish.
This
No,
baby
they
making
wish.
factory is closed for good.
Maybe.
Yeah, 9 is plenty.
Yeah. Let us clarify. Between the two of us, we have 9. I have not birthed 9 children.
I have 5 and she has 4.
I'm just gonna keep guessing. She said.
You guys are lucky enough to not be Uncle Speed and Aunt Rebecca.
Yeah.
I know.
18.
Some people want a bunch of kids. Me, I have enough.
Too many.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Poor Wiley, he was done.
I was done,
He was
guys.
done.
My
His
youngest
one was, like 17.
was 17 years old. Did somebody let the dog back in?
Oh, it's probably my feelings. Oh, he's right here.
It might be. It's one.
Anyway, yeah, my youngest was 17 years old, and then I run into this thing, and I don't know what I was thinking.
And Lily was like 4. Yeah.
Mom.
Oh, hey, look, she's back.
Jan said, but 10 is an even number.
All right, guys. First,
Hang on, Emily has something to say.
Mom came into Wiley's life and she was like, "Hey, you want to take care of my children?"
Yeah. He loved me, and then he met them, and he's like, "Ah, dang, it's too late. I already left."
My oldest is 30 or 31. I don't even remember now.
Tish said she's gonna be driving and listening. Okay, all right. Try not to get. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm saying don't get too excited and do anything crazy while you're driving.
Okay, so I'm going to start out by saying this. With
Hang on. So let me start it. Okay, so we've been here for a few years. On our current property, and we currently have about 6.5 acres here in central Oklahoma, and but the way that it's laid out, we're kind of like, we almost have like a moat around us. We own the property on the island and then a little bit on the other side of the moat, essentially. But you can't get to there's no access to the back acreage unless you go through a creek. And it's really like 20 foot down. I mean, it's a deep creek.
It's a deep ravine on both sides of us and across the back.
Lindsay's doing the drum roll. So you have to, it's really not even half of our acreage is usable.
Yeah, we probably got 3 acres that's usable out of 7.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the ground we have
is awful.
Is not usable anyway because it's nothing but red clay and sand.
We've been working really hard over the last 5 years to improve the soil, and we have made, hey, Lori Carp, and we've made some progress towards that. I honestly have no idea how our garden's even growing this year, because when we tested our soil, it didn't have anything in it.
It's totally depleted of every mineral there is. There's nothing there. It's dead ground.
So
and our garden is massive.
It's a straight blessing from God that our garden is growing at all.
There is no question about
it. So
with that being said,
and this change that we are going to make is going to bring our family closer together.
Yeah.
Because you only get time with your kids when they're little. You never get that time back. You can't spend all their lives, doing this, that, and the other, and not spending time with them. And so this is also going to be a family journey to connect with each other better.
So that being said, the way this ties into the fundraiser is, like we said, 70% of everything we do is funded out of our own pockets.
Yeah, on average, but lately it's been more like 95% is out of our own pockets.
We really haven't had time or money, because of what we do, to focus on our family and bettering ourselves, and
we have really big hearts, if you guys haven't noticed, and we tend to put other people before ourselves.
Right.
And that's what altruism is all about. Hence our name.
Mama V said she's going to tell them if we don't.
We're working on it. Hey, Jody, how's it going? So
you're getting therapy? Yeah, we probably need it, honestly.
Yeah. So we, we spend a lot of time doing for others, and honestly, we went to visit, when we went to 4th of July weekend, every time we go to Arkansas and we feel like we get to hang out with the family, we just feel at home there.
Yeah.
We really do. And
we both feel like there's something kind of calling us that direction.
And everybody in the family, so Drew and Lindsay, Mel and Gary, David and Anthony and Roxanne, Mama V and Jeff and Bobblehead and all the others, everybody, they all have big hearts too, and you can see that reflected in their channels, how they're always helping one another. And we kind of want to be a part of that, and not just for ourselves. So
there's other things in works behind the scenes at the moment that
Uh-huh.
when this happens, I believe our ministry, would you call it a ministry? Dude, I don't know what to
mission?
call our mission is going to grow a lot because we've got a lot better people with the same kind of hearts backing us.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do what we do in our community because we get support from the church, we get support from the homeless coordinator, but our city as a whole really, really has a negative view on poor people in general. I mean, you can be housed, you can be unhoused. They just, the attitude in our community is just awful.
Yeah.
And so when you go out and you do something nice for somebody else, somebody's always going to criticize you, and and they criticize you. They don't recognize that you're doing something nice for somebody who needs help. They're not, and they can't argue the facts. All they do is tell you that you're stupid and that they attack your character. And it's awful. It really is. So, and the thing is that hanging out with Melanie and Gary and all of the others, we've talked about Mel kind of has a heart for kids, and she wants to. We've discussed before that she wanted to do something like a school supply drive, because near where they live, there's a lot of low-income families, and school supplies get really, really expensive, especially when you have more than one kid. I mean, you're looking at $100 to $200 per kid for just school supplies, and that doesn't include shoes or clothes or backpacks or any of that kind of stuff. And so she wants to do something like that. And, other people have expressed that maybe they would like to build a wheelchair ramp for an old lady, or fix someone's roof, or, do a neighborhood cleanup project or something like that. And so I think that it would be really, really, really awesome if we got closer to them, and everybody with those big hearts and those big ideas. How great would it be if the family spread out, if everybody, they all help each other. But what happens if we all go out into our community and make our community a better place?
Right.
I really think that the impact would be huge. Now it may take us a little while to get there, because when we buy land, we will be going off grid. We will be doing it from the ground up, and it's gonna be this channel. The channel name is probably going to change, because Altruistic Farmstead won't exactly fit what we are doing. And let me see, what else am I wanting to say?
It's going to change in the way too, because I don't think the homeless population is near as big in that area as what it is here. So there's going to be some changes that go along with this, and like she said, it's going to take a while to get there, because we're going to start from bare ground. We're looking for places right now. We're hoping by next spring we will be able to start this journey.
Yep.
And
thanks, Tish. Yeah. So now I can't read. So we are looking for property in the Boonville area.
Yes, we're looking for property in the Boonville area. We actually have our eye on a couple of pieces.
That's
so
to come later.
Yeah, that'll be to come later. But is what we're hoping is within the next.
Yes, ma'am, Jamie.
Is what we're hoping is within the next few months we'll be able to get everything set up to where we can start making payments on a piece of property, and by spring we're just going to move in its tents
or hammocks
or whatever it takes and start building.
The more uncomfortable we are, the faster progress will happen.
Yeah.
So and we know that because we live in this house now. We've been here for 5 years. Wiley's been here for 3 of those 5 years. And our house still isn't finished. And it's not necessarily because we don't have the materials to do it, because we have the metal to finish our walls. We have cedar trees we can mill up and finish the walls. And we just are always helping other people. I would say that at least 75% of our time is usually doing something for somebody else.
Yeah. We really really feel
And
like
it
we
makes
do,
us-
Lindsay. We really feel like we do.
What'd she say?
And thank you
Yes.
for that.
Yes, I absolutely feel like we belong with you guys. Every time I see you guys and, our other Arkansas family, I'm just, my heart just breaks when we have to come back to Oklahoma.
yeah.
So,
So yes, I mean that's the big news. We are going to make it happen.
and, our plan is to kind of do like all the other channels have done, grow our channel until we can make a decent income off of it. And then we can stay at home with our kids all the time. Our kids can go do, there's a wet spot there. Our kids can go do community service stuff with us. And we can just really, when we grow our YouTube channel to make just enough to pay our bills, I mean, we live very minimally. And right now we're pretty much debt free other than our tractor payment. So,
that's one of the big things that really just kind of makes me cringe thinking about it is because we are debt free, other than our tractor payment.
and we don't have a large sum of money.
Yeah,
we've got less than $1,000 to.
We're going into this pretty well broke.
Yeah.
And to add an extra payment on top of that is going to be a very big struggle for us. But I believe we can make it happen, and because I believe that there is a calling for us to come over there. There's something else in the works that I don't know, and I believe that if we follow our calling, that we will be taken care of. So
And we've and that's how we are now. Like we don't have jobs. We do jobs here and there to pay our bills and to support the nonprofit, but I mean our bills come in at less than $1,000 a month for everything, and half of that's our tractor payment. So our bills aren't really that much.
Oh my God, Jody! No way!
What did she say?
No way!
Oh my gosh, Jody! Oh my goodness!
There's a lot of loose ends we have to tie up here to also.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I said. I mean, we're hoping by springtime we'll be able to do it.
I've been waiting on surgery on my back for 3 years, and almost 3 years, right? And it finally got approved, and my surgery is scheduled for September. I'm honestly thinking of maybe changing that. I don't know. But yes, so yeah.
That's what we're gonna have to be working around is her back surgery. I mean, honestly, if it was up to me and we was in the right position, I guess I'd be packing up today and going. Because we'll find something. There's plenty of land around out there. We'll
Yeah.
find. I'm not concerned about that, but I would be. I'm ready to go, but because of her back surgery and
And we just have this wasn't even like on our radar 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, not
Like,
really.
I mean, we've been to Arkansas to visit the family several times, and every time we leave, we're like, oh, we need to move there. And Wiley's always like looking at land and stuff, but we didn't actually think it would happen. And we have, we've prayed about it a lot, and we've talked about it a lot, and we've talked to the family about it a lot. And we know that we'll be.
Hey, Drew.
We know that. Hey, Drew. We know that we are going to be moving into a good situation, even though it's going to be like in a tent in the woods off grid.
Yeah.
That may not sound like a good situation to a lot of people, but I really feel like it's where we are being led.
And on top of that, guys, I don't know if you noticed what she said a while ago. Sorry, I'm a little bit choked up from what Jody said.
Jody, you're making him cry.
So what she said a while ago was, this place, she's been here for 5 years. I've been here for 3.
Mm-hmm. That means I started this place without him.
So that's another thing we want, is to be able to start something completely over on our own.
We want to build something from the ground up together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we will be looking for a piece of property with a good sized hill on it, because we want to do some sort of earth home. We are exploring all kinds of different options between a hobbit house or an earth home or or burying
shipping
culvert.
containers, things like that. I mean,
yeah.
there's just a million different ideas we've been running through our heads, but we definitely want some kind of a good slope because I want it to be for, underground.
Because it's energy efficient.
Off-grid purposes.
We really want to be off-grid. And I grew up off-grid in Northern California. We had a generator. My dad had to haul water. And as a kid, I felt like it was a very fulfilling life. Like, I was free to be a kid. I was away from, of course, technology wasn't as much as it is now, like, in the 80s and 90s. But
see what Mama B said.
Yeah, Mama V said she's gonna give us her camper when she gets she's done. So.
But I don't know. I mean, there's 6 of us, Mama V.
Yeah.
We might still have to have. So my thoughts is basically our bedrooms are going to be what do we call those?
The hoop house.
Hoop house. We're going to just throw up some temporary hoop houses for our bedrooms. But yes, I mean, it would be awesome to have a
camper. I just don't think that we would all fit.
Well, we're not going to all fit, but it would be, I told you I would like to have, the ice house or, whatever. Some place that is air conditioning, that is, so if we get hot, if we get, if it comes down to it and we need to get inside a better structure, that it's there. We've been kicking around a couple of different ideas on that, but the trailer would be awesome.
God bless me out of my depth of need myself to bless me with an unknown estate from my parents. It will help me pay my bills till I get to be with Jesus. Jody, I don't even have words.
Yeah,
like,
and
you
restroom
are so
group.
awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I don't even want to think about it because I'm going to start crying.
There's 2 twin beds, a full bed, and sofa, and a kitchen and bathroom.
Yeah, the kitchen and bathroom I think will be major for us. Other than, like I said, I do want a room of some kind. We've got an 18-year-old, we've got a 14-year-old, we've got a 12-year-old, and we've got an 8-year-old. I think privacy is a big issue in our family.
Yeah, so everybody kind of needs their own space. And when we're all together all the time, the kids don't always get along that good. So it's nice for them to be able to have their own space where they can keep their stuff away from their little sister and where they can go and be alone when they need that time
so,
by themselves.
Like I said, anything like that, I mean, that's absolutely fabulous because that would set up, like I said, a little place for us just to be able to cool off, to be able to, have that place. But I do think our bedrooms are probably going to be in a different state.
Yeah. If nothing else, the kids can sleep in the camper and we'll make something else outside for us.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, if that's what they want. But
I'm not scared to sleep outside.
But I know that the kids ain't going to want to sleep
together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, Wiley's in tears too, Lindsay. It'll hit me later. How great is that? Always listen to your heart. It rarely steers you wrong like overthinking does. LOL. Congratulations on making the decisions that will spread the love and bring you together. Yes, and I really, my ultimate goal, and it gives me goosebumps saying it, my ultimate goal really is, one, to be able to have a place where we can all be together all the time. Like, to spend more quality time with the kids, because we're home a lot, but usually Wiley and I are fixing fences or dealing with animals or stuff like that, and the kids are off doing their own thing, and a lot of times we're going out and we're working to, do jobs for our nonprofit and stuff like that, and we just spend a whole lot of time helping other people, and we really feel like we're being told to step back for a minute do something for our kids.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, James, exactly. I mean, I do have a few things to build up a little outdoor kitchen. And that's what we was planning on, but absolutely, I mean, something like that would be make that totally nice. And it would give us a backup if for some reason the outdoor kitchen, you're not able to, I mean, if it's negative 20 degrees outside, obviously you're not going to be wanting to be in an outdoor kitchen cooking.
no.
So,
No. But when it's 100, I'll probably rather be outside than inside. I know some other homesteads that did that soda house, and I will get that information to you. Earthbag Homes, they're tornadoes safe.
yes, that's
So if you guys can. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We haven't really used Instagram very much in a long time. So, but when you come across ideas like that, send them on over.
absolutely.
We'd love some help figuring it out because my heart is kind of set on like a Hobbit home type, but we haven't really. Oh my gosh, Jody.
Go out to dinner for.
Jody, oh my gosh.
We love you, Jody.
Oh my gosh. I wish I could give you a big hug. Yes, Wiley can make anything. And then, it won't just be the power of us. Like, the family
so
will come
much more
together.
there, yeah,
And
right.
when we need to get something done quick, so long as we have the materials available and a plan, people can come and we can knock some serious stuff out.
I think just between me and Drew, we would be able to do some pretty awesome things, but can only imagine with bringing some of the other family in.
I know.
I can't. It's beyond my.
So we really, I don't know. We really feel like it's going to be a good move. It sounds like my phone's going down.
Yes, it is.
We've almost been on here for an hour, so if it goes dead, you guys know what happened. But wait, so y'all broke the news for the news?
Yeah.
Well, we are moving. We are looking for property in Arkansas.
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
looking for property over there. We have our eyes on a couple spots, but
Jamie, our place now kind of looks like a hippie looking place. Okay.
our place, yeah, it's and like it's just I love this place and I would stay here, but there's 3 acres we can use out of 7. The ground just sucks.
It does, and we have the family community on YouTube is a very special thing.
I know you will, Drew.
I feel like it's something that a lot of people strive for because 50 years ago, everybody knew their neighbors. Most people would help their neighbors when they were in need, and it was just a community. But through divisive actions and social media and all of the stuff that we're experiencing now, people just want to stay in their homes with their doors locked. They don't know their neighbors. They don't want to talk to anybody. They don't want to see anybody. Everybody's just, they kind of like isolate themselves, And so I think that it's very, very special what the family has because you just don't see that much anymore of neighbors. And I mean, the family, not everybody's neighbors, so to speak, but within, an hour's drive of each other for the most part. And whenever someone needs something done, everybody comes together and they accomplish the task and then they move on, and in case, I'm not necessarily a conspiracy theorist, maybe a little bit. But in the case that, SHTF ever happened, it would be really nice for us to have the security of being in an area where we have other people around us where we can work together. So, and times are getting pretty rough, y'all. So that's
exactly, Jody.
We just don't have that. We have one set of neighbors that are like-minded like us. They grow their own food. They were raising animals for a little while, and they believe in a more natural lifestyle. But we're them and us. We're the only ones. Like we don't have anybody else in our area that we. Well, and we have one set of friends that think that way. But everybody else, like we're just we don't have that community here that we want.
Yeah.
So
So that's it. You're exactly right, Jody. That's, one of my requirements is it's going to have a decent heel on it, in some part to be able to do what we want to do as far as the underground style home. It's going to have as many trees as possible, and water. I mean, a well it's not a killer for me, because
I would prefer to have a well.
Because we can't, the off-grid thing is, there's so much out there now for the off-grid thing. I think it's going to be very possible.
We go turn on there.
It wouldn't be a complete no because it didn't have a well. I mean.
Yeah, but Hunter, you keep up the camera.
It's not the camera.
So be careful, please. So we would like to have a place where we can have a well. But if there is city water available, we might tie into it temporarily until we can afford to have a well drilled, because they're really expensive. But with animals and gardening, I have no idea how Mama V does it solely off of rain catchment, because we'd probably go through one of those barrels she uses in a day.
But that's something we would just have to not.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna, things are going to change. We're going to have to, learn how to do it differently.
And I feel like,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, Mama V went out to get eggs, and she found 2 baby chicks yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's exciting. So let's see. Several underground homes in Arkansas, but with all the gas wells, no way I would go underground. Earthquakes happen if they are fracking. Oh.
So we actually went and looked at some of those. But whenever we called the guy, so we was there on 4th of July, obviously, and Bobblehead was telling us about that land, and whenever we left, we stopped by, we took a look, we tried to get a hold of the guy, the seller on the properties, and we couldn't get a hold of him. Well, by the time we got, probably Fort Smith area, he was calling us back, and he told us that one property right beside Jeff was available, and of course that was I don't even remember anyway what day it was. By the time we contacted him back and wanted to see more of it, that piece of property was already gone. They had already signed the contract on it. So, of course, those buy here, pay here places, or whatever, however you want to call it, owner finance. A lot of the, people buy those, and then, 2 months later, they're like, you know what, I'm not going to do it. So
the turnover rate's really high.
It's very possible, and there's actually a couple of lots over there that's really to our requirements. But as of right now, there wasn't anything available. We'll see how that works out.
But we really want to get in that area.
Yeah.
So that's where we'll be looking.
So
you'll probably see videos coming out in the near future of land shopping.
Yeah. Get mineral rights or you're screwed.
I haven't seen a lot of properties where that's even an option.
Yeah, I've not seen a mineral right property in a long
and
time.
even here, we don't have mineral rights. Chances are, if we buy any of the buy here, pay here places, which is probably what we're going to have to do, because we don't have the collateral or whatever to get a big loan to buy a property, so it's going to have to be one of those ones where we sign a contract and pay it as we go. Yes. Yeah, Jamie, we will. And we're going to try to be patient.
Jamie.
I mean, not Jamie, Jody, yeah. So, yeah, that's the beans. They're out there.
Yeah, they're out there, guys.
Yeah,
if you have it on your heart to pray for us, I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's going to be
a journey. This will be my 3rd time living off grid in my life. It'll be Wiley's first. So let's see how he adjusts.
Charlene, he's a little further away. His old property is a little further away than what we want to be.
And I don't think it's very big. ideally, we'd like 40 acres, but we're probably gonna get 10 or less just because of our budget.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 38 acres almost right beside SLR that.
Oh yeah, that's like
But
a couple $100,000, and yeah, no.
If we could afford it, believe me, that's where we would be. But that's not. It's not even.
Yeah. And because we haven't had jobs in a couple of years, like, what bank is gonna loan us money?
Right.
Yeah. And prayers are always appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, guys,
Dang, there's 40 people in here. Holy crap. That's like 10 of our lives combined.
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No, we usually have close to 20.
Okay. I'm just over exaggerating. His new old place is only an acre. His new property.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah.
we definitely couldn't do an acre.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
it's going to have to be at least this size or bigger.
Yeah.
And like I said,
But-
I mean, even though we have been dealing with this one and we can only use about 3 acres on it, we need something bigger than what we have. So as long as it's a 7-acre plot that's usable.
Right, because a lot of ours isn't usable.
Yeah.
I mean, we ran our cows on it. The cows can get in and out of the creek fine, but that's it. Like, we can't even get our tractor back there to spread seed and till it up without going on the neighbor's property. So, cartwheels and a slam dunk coming over, coming your way. Golly, I love you, Jody. Melody was advertising that land's sale. I forgot just how, but lots of Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of land around there for sale, but it's just really, it's not a buyer's market right now.
No, it's not.
It's,
to be honest, like the other times, especially like last year when we come home from 4th of July, and we were all hyped up about this. We're like, let's move to Arkansas, we were hoping that land prices would come down a little bit. Everybody talks about this housing bubble that's about to burst, and we're tired of waiting.
but it's like, I don't know what to compare it to, but cigarettes. Have you ever seen the price of cigarettes go up and then come back down?
No.
Once it gets there, it's never coming back down. But anything major anyway. So
Yep.
I don't think waiting's gonna help out a tremendous amount. So we're gonna start it now and see where it goes. And
But this is the beginning of our journey, and you guys in here are the first ones to get to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to see it. I mean, guys, we're, other than things happening like what Mama V just said, if we get there and Mama V's ready to let us have that travel trailer, that's going to be a step up for us, because we are planning on being there in tents and get the job done.
Yep. Yep.
It's going to be stages. We're probably going to live in some temporary housing for a while.
And we're not going to have any regular income, and it takes money to build things.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing a lot of things like clearing with the tractor, which is still going to cost gas, because we got to have gas for the tractor, gas for the chainsaw, and that stuff like that. And so I predict that it's going to be a pretty slow journey.
Yeah.
But it's going to be exciting.
Hi, Teresa.
It's going to be exciting. And I'm really, really excited because, I didn't really get into YouTube until a couple years ago. Like, I think I started listening to Arms Family Farm, Arms Family Homestead, whatever, about 4 years ago. And I really, really wish that when I had started this place that I had recorded it and put it on YouTube, because the transformation has been huge. So I'm really, really excited that we get to do this journey and vlog the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yes, Mama V's heart is special too.
Yes, very much.
I fidget a lot.
But, that just kind of makes the circle come back around, because if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
we give her a car a while back.
Yeah.
But-
So I guess we'll take her art.
Well, guys, I mean,
we have to run to town and we have to bid a job to put up a privacy fence.
you're right. I didn't even catch that. I didn't hear her say that. But yeah.
Yeah, don't let me put gas in the tractor.
Yeah. That'd be something you'd do too.
No, I would not. Yes.
Absolutely, Tammy.
And I don't know what we're gonna change our channel name to, but we're gonna change it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be more of a family vlog style.
Right.
So more like Mama V, more like Drew, more like Bobblehead, more like Simple Life Reclaimed and Country Road Karen David, and so it'll be more of a vlog style.
And I'm sure that, whenever we find that piece of land for 100% sure and, decide, that'll probably help us come up with a name because, if it's a hillside, it might be like the hillside, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hillside life or, I don't know.
We don't know yet.
But like I said, I'm sure, all that will come more together whenever we find where we're going to be.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, Tamara and David, I saw you guys come in, but Wiley was talking. We love you too, Jan.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yep.
You're like our crazy nutty aunt.
I think we.
I mean that in the most loving way, by the way.
I think we go. We're going to have to buy her a whip, and have her invite her down. That way, she can stand in the background cracking the whip while we're trying to work down there.
While she's drinking her wine. Drinking her wine and whipping at the same time. So yeah, that's it, guys.
Yeah, there we go. The beans are spilled.
Yeah.
And I ain't no picking them back up now.
Yeah, we gotta go to town.
Yeah, I've actually got to go put a bid in on a job. I've got a guy wanting us to build a fence, and so I think we need to get this going.
Yep. What the heck? Oh, someone else.
Another moderator already handled it. Okay.
Someone's faster than you.
Yeah. Thanks, Gene. What was that?
Loving acres or God's country.
Right. Something like that. That's
just follow what the Spirit tells you, or y'all. I gotta go stain my porch. Video soon. Bye, Jamie. Love you. Plant these beans. Yes. We'll be planting them in all kinds of little YouTube videos that we do. Drew does know all the beans. Yeah. And Drew's really bad at keeping a secret too, I hear. So I say too because I'm also bad at keeping a secret.
Want me to build your fence? Yeah. Well, I didn't know you needed one, Sean, but
Hi, Donna. How are you? Yeah, so yep.
So Sean and Donna, you guys just now come in. I guess Donna's going to be watching it.
We can turn the air conditioner. Did I distract you?
Yeah, you did.
It's hot in here.
Sorry. Anyway, I don't even remember where I was going with that.
We gotta go do a fence.
Yeah, we gotta go work.
Well,
I gotta go to work.
We gotta go bid a fence. I gotta pick up a couple things from the grocery store because I grew cilantro, but it didn't really grow that good, so I need it for my salsa and more garlic. Yeah. So I just need a couple things, and Emily wants to go to the store.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, Sean. You just come in, so you didn't hear it all.
Oh yeah.
But we are looking for land in the Boonville area.
Yes, we are.
To make a move. If you want to hear all about it, go back and watch this video again.
Yeah,
but,
to save you a bunch of time, it started, I don't know, we spilled the beans about
12:30.
About 45 minutes in. About 35, 40 minutes in.
Yeah, about 40 minutes in.
So you can scroll that far in and save yourself a bunch of time.
Bye, James. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thank
hanging
you so
out
much.
with us. You better get this stuff shut off so we can get going.
Gotta build, or buy another small coop quickly.
Uh-oh.
Better get to work. Yeah, you better get to work. Will you stop this? I'll help you find it in a second. We love you guys, and we will see y'all on our next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye. So can you not push it?
No, it's
Oh, there's a little X up on the top corner.
yeah, but it's
Are you
yeah.
sure you want to quit streaming?
it's covered.
Oh, I hate this clamp.
Bye, everybody. We're still having a hard time getting it turned off.
Okay.